Hello, mathematicians. Today during Number Corner, we're going to be talking about our calendar grid again. We are still talking about adding and subtracting fractions, but we're also working on that math practice standard of being able to identify patterns. So if you remember last time we talked during our calendar grid, we had a bunch of different equations kind of written down for the different calendar markers. And I was finding it really hard to kind of sort through all of these equations. So on my calendar grid, to kind of simplify it, I picked one equation that I thought might lead to a pattern. So if you notice, we have all of our markers flipped now all the way through day 16, which was yesterday. And we are going to be making a prediction about day 17. So I'm thinking about patterns that I'm noticing, and I'm paying special attention to the red equations that I picked out. I'm noticing there's a fourth and a fourth, and then a fourth and a fourth again. And we talked about that a little bit last time, how we noticed like the money amount ended up matching the clock amount on the next marker. I have a half and a half and a half and a half, and then I have a tenth and a tenth and a tenth and a tenth. And some of you notice that pattern of I had grids, and now I don't in this one, and I don't in this one. And then I have grids. Oh, so many patterns to notice. So anyways, back to the equations. I have a tenth and a tenth and a tenth and a tenth. And I have two tenths and two tenths and two tenths and two tenths. One thing I'm noticing just from these pictures is that this one, it doubles. It was a fourth, and now it's a half and a half. I can fit two of these quarters in this $50. Is that pattern still true for this next one? Oh yeah, I had 1 dime plus 1 dime, and then it jumps up to 2 dimes plus 2 dimes. Another pattern to notice. So you are going to take this calendar grid. I already made a picture for you in Seesaw. You're going to tap the add a response button, and you're going to use the mic tool over the picture to think about what this next marker is going to be. And make sure you explain in detail the patterns you're noticing in the calendar grid and why you think your prediction makes sense. Happy pattern discovering!